welcome back to Driven Daily. Today is travel day to the second hill of the season, Mount Okemo. Jesse's driving the car because we didn't have time to wrap up the trailer as well as the car. Sometimes work just gets in the way. Ian's driving with us, and we're going to meet up with some friends and racers at Mount Okemo for a good night's sleep in a condo. That'll be a little bit of a step up from camping. Hopefully tomorrow we wake up fresh and ready for practice day, and weather should be fine too, so all looking good. We'll see you guys on the hill. Roads in Vermont are great, really great. Oh, actually right now they are. Missed it. Oh shit, oh shit. We're not there yet, not there yet. Close, but not there yet. Hey guys, we made it. This year we are running up Okemo. The truck's been good, the Miata run great. You've seen Jesse, he's happy even though the exhaust is really loud. We'll have probably to fix that tomorrow. But yeah, we made it. Feels good. You know what we can have next time? Welcome back to Driven Daily. We are here at Mount Okemo. This is our first race event of the season, and driving the Miata out here was the first time I've driven it since since Philo of last year. So it's been something like 6 months before I've driven this, and it was fantastic. We have the new Kirky seat in. I couldn't be happier with that. That was great for the drive out. I think it'll be great for racing. The exhaust is finished up. It's louder than I'd like, and it rattles against the body a little, but it should work fine for this event. I think other than the alignment, everything's coming together really well for this event. We have about a half hour before we can start our familiarization run up the hill, and I think we're ready now. Nice and early, and we can relax a little.
Every race day begins with a familiarization run to see the course conditions. Mike came along with me on this run, and I was amazed by how much of a difference even the most basic race seat makes to an OEM seat. Mike's moving all over the place here, where I'm pretty well planted.
Okay, so just one of the fun run with Jesse. Passenger side is interesting. It's a tiny Miata and I'm kind of tall, so I can just shove my head up in there and I don't move. The road is mostly gravelly at a few points. But it's a mountain road, so it'll be fine. It'll be fine. No, that was fun.
exhaust, new melted bumper. So I'm cutting off the bit that melted before it catches on fire, and I'll have to find a solution to somewhat attach inside of a bumper. That's how you cut a bumper, cut a bumper, cut a bumper. Oh, whoa. Okay, Houston, we got a problem. Yeah, this is pretty bad. Got to leave it like that because it's just gonna catch on fire. I mean, probably already did. And we don't want that. Fire is no bueno. So I'll put it out somewhere else until I can figure out a solution to put a side marker up there, maybe. Okay, no more melting bumpers. The exhaust, I cut off enough of it that nothing is melting anymore. So I guess this is fixed. The car took a little bit of oil to top up, and apart from that, it ran great. Quite good service. I'm content.
Cheers, cheers. Another good Saturday.
Frog Racing Cider, sponsored by Frog Racing.
It's always a nice surprise.
Yeah.
And we're about to head over and have a potluck with all the other Hill Climb folks, which is kind of awesome. I love hanging out with these people. And that's going to be a perfect way to end an otherwise perfect Saturday.
Yeah, quite down at service. Just melted plastic and a little bit of wiring to figure out. Nothing major. A little bit of oil. A little bit.
Yep. I kind of money shifted the car once or twice. Now it's making some extra valve noise, but otherwise it's running great. I'm not too concerned about driving it tomorrow. I think it'll be good. Driving was pretty much drama-free today. Nothing felt too exciting. The car never got out of hand. It never got upset. It was just kind of tame driving. Kind of like
good times too.
Yeah. I set a new personal best for this hill, but I haven't been here in a few years, so I'm still rusty on which turns are where. Road conditions are really bad. Really, really bad.
Yeah.
The pavement is starting to break up in chunks, small chunks mostly, and those chunks just kind of build up on the road and they act like gravel in certain sections. So you get a lot of confidence going through the good sections of pavement, and all of a sudden the car starts to wash out.
Yeah, it's like trying to walk on pizza.
Yeah, every once in a while you step on a pepperoni.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pepperoni is slippery.
Yeah. Don't drive on pepperoni, kids.
No. Alright, we'll see what tomorrow brings, but tonight's gonna be a good night.
Yeah, let's go get some grub.
And stop pulling them out. Because on my Camaro, when you pull out the clappers, so I put them out.
Fun. I might have had a little whoopsie. I don't know how much time it cost me or what my time was, but I don't expect that it was very good. We'll find out soon.
Racing with Frog Racing, and today we are at the Okemo Hill Climb in Vermont, and so far fantastic weather. Everybody is doing good. The event has been running super smoothly. We are currently bringing the workers up to the workstation so that we can resume the afternoon racing. This morning I finished third overall, which was amazing because I'm just in a rally car, and actually it was faster than the time I put here, my fastest time in the Corvette. So really happy to be faster with the rally car, and we hope to be even better this afternoon.
First event, and I shaved 8 seconds off my personal best, and
I didn't shave anything.
I'm driving the car home, so yeah, that's a win.
Yeah, we only lost one bolt, which is great.
That was an important bolt though.
Yeah, it's kind of noisy now without this thing, but I'm not driving it.
I raced in the Prepared 4 class this event, and last season I had I think one other car. This season we have 4 cars in the class, and it was really, really competitive. Jason and I had a back and forth in his CRX, my Miata. He walked away with it. He's just really nailing it. He's really got this hill down.
You were at what, 1/10?
Yeah,
some point?
it was about a tenth of a difference. And then in the end it was about 5/10. He picked up a lot of speed. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. I'm taking second in the class, which is perfectly fine with me. I've got to fix up the car. We're going to make a couple of modifications for Perk,
Really?
which is next month.
Oh.
Two modifications.
Okay. So I'll clean the windshield.
1.5 of those modifications is fixing what broke.
Okay. Okay. That doesn't count.
It does in my book.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it was a great event. We had an awesome time, and now I'm going to drive the car home.
Yeah, I'm going to drive the truck. Woo.
Yeah, you love that thing.
Yeah, can't wait.
Well, it's safe to say that Okemo went much better than Ascutney. At the very least, we competed. And that's important because you're only allowed to drop one event per season and still be in the running for the class championship. We had already dropped our one event at Ascutney, so just finishing Okemo, even though we got second in class, not first, puts us in the running for the class championship. As long as we make it to every other event, we'll have a spot in the class championship. It's just a question of how well do we do at each of those events that determines where in the championship we end up. So, the event that's coming up that I'm going to recap next is Mount Burke. We'll recap that in the next episode. But in the meantime, I want to talk about the Miata and some changes that I have to make to it this season, not only to repair what happened in the 2018 season, but also to prep for 2019 and even 2020. So first and foremost, I need to replace the engine that's in the Miata. It's got some pretty bad rod knock right now, and really that engine owes me nothing. It's lived a long, hard life. I've abused it quite a bit. I've run it low on oil several times at hill climbs, just trying to finish the event, and I'm not surprised or disappointed that it's finally kicked the bucket. So I've got to pull that out. I have a spare that seems to be in good condition that I can drop right in, and then I'll start tearing that down, see what happened, see what's wrong, and see if it's salvageable. My original plan was to take the engine out of my Mazda Speed Miata and plop that right into the car, just ECU and all, but after driving the Mazda Speed for a while, I've realized the power band in that and the way it delivers power really isn't good for hill climbs. It's kind of off and on, it's unpredictable. So I don't want unpredictable power coming on or coming off when I'm in the middle of a turn or going over a crest or anything like that. I really need something stable. And I know that the naturally aspirated 1.8 is very stable. I have Mega Squirt that I can throw onto that engine to make it even more predictable, and I think I'll do that. I don't know if I'll do that during the swap or after, but we'll see how it plays out and how my timeline ends up. The other change that I need to make is to the safety equipment. So Climb to the Clouds is happening in 2020, and I want to make sure that the Miata is at the very least a solid backup car if the Datsun isn't done. So I need to add some roof bars, I need to add some more gussets, and I need to add some backstay reinforcements to it. So we're still building out the shop, but I've already started on that project. I couldn't really help myself. I brought my tubing bender down, and I started building a tubing notcher, but I haven't finished that yet. I'll have an episode on that a little bit later. So I just coped the tubes by hand with an angle grinder, as usual. It's still fairly quick. I think I got both tubes done in about 2 hours. And now they're fit up, they're ready to weld in. I just need to make the backstays, make sure those line up to the same nodes, and make a few gussets to go in. And then I think this car is ready for Mount Washington in 2020. Now, if you're interested in getting more details on any of those things that I'm working on, feel free to leave a comment down below. Otherwise, I'm going to get back to work, and I'll have another episode for you soon.